Welcome to another episode of Thrifting. I'm just in CX and I'm coming for a bit of Zelda action. I was hoping they might have the new one in, but they didn't have that one. But I had a bit of credit, so I thought I'll go for Skyward Sword HD Remaster, whatever it's called. Is it just HD Remaster? I'm not sure. But it's good because it's got normal controls and the option to use the Joy-Cons as like the Wii Motion Plus action. So I was like, yeah, I'll get this one back. I'm kind of trying to build up my Switch games again since they all got wiped out when I traded in for my my PS5. It's probably a good idea, to be fair, because they don't really lose the value that much. It's like a sound investment. So in the next other CEX down Whiteforgate, and I saw the Joy-Con, not that one, the Namco one, the Joy-Con wheel pad. And yeah, it's another one of them from back in the day where I was like, I always wanted one of these. Never had one. I've had the Nijicon a few times before, but I've never had the Joy-Con one. So I was like, I am totally getting this. I had a little bit of credit left, but then I just put the rest of the money towards it. It's actually quite not a bad pad, anyways, barring the obviously the analog wheel. But yeah, like the D-pad and the buttons are all quite solid. It's quite good to use, just the pad on its own anyways. But yeah, I've been having a go in some games. It's got backwards compatibility mode with the Joy-Con. So the Nijicon, sorry. So you can hold down mode and it'll be backwards compatible with anything the Nijicon used as well. So I can play like Poochie Carrot, Breakout, all those sort of games with a wheel, which it makes total sense. It's one of them. I think it's got most games that use a mouse will use that as well. I'm kind of still working out what games will work with it and what works. So just figuring it all out. Obviously, Ridge Racer and all that lot. So cash it in, and I see Walking Dead season 2. I always see season 1. I think I tried that in a while back as well, season 1. But I never usually see season 2 on 360. I thought, that must be kind of spicy. And I looked it up. It was only $1.99 and CX it for a $5. And while I was here, I've inherited our old TV because I will have a new one. So I've got the old one, which I'm more excited about because the old one's got RGB SCART on the back of it, and the new one ain't even got any SCART connectors. But it was missing a remote, so I got this all-in-one universal remote for $7.99, and it worked. And I was like, I won't hold that much up because it's the TV I've got. It's a Hisense, but no, it turns out they're all right. You just find the code. I think it's like 4866, something like that. There you go. If you've got a Hisense TV. I was just in Cash Converters. I haven't looked at they've got $12.99 on that Walking Dead season 2. I just paid $1.99 for it. But it's only worth a $5. I don't know why they got that much on it. But what I did see was the first one for $2.99. So I was like, yeah, I'll get that, because I traded that one in, and now I've got them both on 360. I don't know if any of the others came out on 360. I'm not sure. There's like a spin-off one, the Michonne one, and then there's like the final season. There's one with other characters in it as well. Gets a bit weird after that. Like I can't really remember what other ones there was, but I was happy to get that again and put them all together. In Dove House, they've got lots of games. A lot of them were quite spicy on the price, but this was alright for £2. Monkey Ball, Banana Blitz. I'll have me some Monkey Ball. It's been in here a while, this one, but some reason I just always pass it up. I was like, well, £2's alright. I don't know why I didn't buy this earlier. So I thought I'll get that and give it a go with the motion controls, because I like to do that. I like to have a go with the Wii motion controls. Well, I played Mario Kart 8 the other day with my mates, and the motion controls are on by default, and everyone got caught slipping. I was like, why these are on by default? But it's HD compatible as well. I've got the component cable for the Wii, so I was like, yeah, that'll be a good test for it. See what that looks like at 480p. This was interesting because it was only £4. It was James Bond free, but ordinarily boxed it's £10. But I think it was Bin Boot Sale Picking told me sometimes if the boxes are in rusty shape, they do it unbox price. So yeah, Bin Boot Sale Picking. I'll put a link to the description because he found some right games, man. Good channel to check out. If you like what I do, you'll like what he does. But I noticed it. I was like, this is what he was on about. Like, because it's in a bit of rough shape, they've got the unboxed price on the box game. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't. It had like a spider web in the thing and that, but I was alright because I've always like James Pond 3's been one of them ones where like I always wish I had that back in the day. But I only had Robocod #2. I mean, I think I had the first one on Spectrum, but it was rubbish. So yeah, I was happy to get that. But yeah, good pro tip from Bin Boot Sale Picking. Yeah, unbox games for box prices in CEX. It's happening. So yeah, I was good. I'm going to keep an eye out on that now. If you see anything cheap boxed, you'll know why. It's probably not in the best shape. We're down Holderness Road now. So WWE, or is it just WW now? I think it is just WW now. 2K17. It's been a while since I've had a wrestling game. I think last one I found was 19 with AJ Styles on the front cover. He could wrestle, AJ. But so yeah, I'll get this one with Brock Lesnar on the front. I don't know, maybe 2K17 was a good year. I don't know, but I've heard that anything before 2020, they're the ones everyone wants because they're made by the old people rather than the new people, because they kind of mixed it up a bit and ruined the formula. So it's probably alright. It was only £1 anyway, so I was happy with that. Another one for the Revolution Software Collection. Apparently CEX sell it for £2, but Cash Converters sell it for $1.99, which I was happy to pay, and a complete no-brainer. Broken Sword Director's Cut on DS. I probably wouldn't play this version. I mean, I might give it a go because it uses a stylus, so it might be kind of interesting. But yeah, it's just another one to add to the collection. So I'm in Argos of all places. The plan was I had 55 quid's worth of credit to, left, and that was for Tears of the Kingdom, Legend of Zelda. But CEX, they sold the only copy they had in before I got there. But the cash was 35, so I just got the cash and went to Argos and put an extra 5 or 2 and got it from there. Cause it's only 50 quid in Argos at the moment. I've seen it cheaper, but not by much. Asda's does it for 38, but Asda ain't got none in. So Argos is the place to be if you want a copy of Tears of the Kingdom. Because I've been getting into a few Zeldas recently. I've been playing the first one with my old school 8-bit pad thing for a Switch. So there you go, that's everything I got this time thrifting. If you like this video, be sure to thumbs it up and subscribe to the channel. You can see what I'm up to at twitter.com/thriftbytes. You can sometimes catch me live at twitch.tv/thriftbytes. You can see all these re-uploaded on Odyssey at odyssey.com/@thriftbytes. You can always check out the old blog at thriftbytes.com. And that's it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all later.